Well, I used to want to let them know I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn. I'm not afraid of nobody. In the ring or out of the ring, they got a gun or a knife, and I'll show him that too.
Mike, you're jumping around. You seem to be a little anxious.
I'm just ready to get it on and crush this guy's skull. And show who the real world champion is, the best fighter in the era.
The last few years, Mike, you fought only 19 rounds in your last 6 fights. Does that relative lack of activity in any way hamper you?
Well, this might be 20 rounds this year then.
In the spring of 1985, a real killer from Brooklyn burst into the ring, who brought fear and horror to his opponents. He made his way through the entire division of the heavyweights and knocked out everyone, one by one.
Did you see him really dazed?
No, I noticed my trainers would tell me we're slipping and hooking. So when we slip, because usually I come in that slip and I get in there, and that's the hardest part, is getting in there, and I never threw the punch. And so we're practicing like a slip, so you're in there, instantaneously, bing, throw the punch. And I did, and I was successful.
The fighter possessed an excellent attack style, elusive speed, and ruthless killer instinct, which has no equal to this day. Iron Mike Tyson. Today, we will show you the most effective and brutal knockouts performed by the legendary Iron Mike.
He said that nobody had ever gone to your body before and he wanted to try you there. He did hit you a few blows there. Did he hurt you at all, distract you even?
Not at all. My mission is to go and destroy and not to let anything get involved. If you get punched, you get hurt. I refuse to be hurt, knocked down, and knocked out. I can't lose. I refuse to lose.
June 1985. Mike Tyson versus Ricardo Spain. Round 1. An aggressive start from Tyson. He begins to process the enemy core with hard blows. As soon as Ricardo started the resistance, Mike punches the exact right jab, and then the left hook that knocks Ricardo. But he quickly rises and is already ready to continue the battle. Iron Mike again comes without giving a single chance to the enemy. He inflicts a left cross, then a right jab, and another left hook. Although the first 2 hits would be enough to defeat the enemy, Spain is back on the canvas, and the referee decides to stop the match. December 1985. Mike Tyson versus Mark Young. From the first round, Young tried to attack, behaved actively, but Mike was clearly expecting something like that. After another attack, Mark runs into a response from Tyson, who throws an opponent with a powerful right uppercut, after which no one could rise.
Uppercuts, not strong body blows, but he hit him with a quick left right there. It snapped the head back.
March 1996. Mike Tyson versus Frank Bruno rematch. Round 2. In Bruno's eyes, fear is visible. This fear is accompanied by the actions of the boxer. When Iron Mike starts an attack, Bruno immediately tries to clinch. Even the referee sees this and starts giving warnings to athletes. In the third round, it is noticeably that Tyson was tired of these clinches, and he rushed in before to finish the fight. But Bruno works according to his tactics. Getting a blow from Mike, he begins to hawk the opponent. Once again, the referee warns Frank and asks for a decent fight. In the last minute of the third round, Iron Mike pushes Bruno to the ropes and makes a magnificent combination from which he literally hangs on the ropes, and the referee stops this beating. October 1987. Mike Tyson versus Tyrell Biggs.
Touch gloves, go back to your corner, good luck.
From the first round, Tyrell began to jump around Tyson, emitting the style of Muhammad Ali. He tries to throw a jab, but almost fails. Mike efficiently shakes the pendulum and constantly squeezes the opponent.
Let him go at it.
6 rounds, Mike dominates without giving any chance to the enemy to inflict any harm on himself. And in round 7, he does what the public adores him and what inspires fear in his opponents. Tyson inflicts the most severe blows and the same fatal left hook that makes the outcome of this fight. Biggs was able to rise, but not for long. Mike immediately rushes to finish off the enemy, knocking him again on the floor of the ring. The crowd rejoices as the belts remain with the champion.
With his pressure, and no matter what an opponent's plan is, that plan disintegrates like a broken piece of glass.
December 1990. Mike Tyson versus Alex Stewart.
Focus, punch club. Come on to keep Tyson occupied. If he stops throwing, he'll be dead. Tyson lands a right and another. All right, man. Okay, let's go.
Judging by Tyson's outward mood and aggression, this fight could not last long.
Shot to the body, another solid right hand. Stewart begins to throw as a means.
A good right hand that hurt Stewart again, but Stewart.
That was a flush right.
5, 6. How you feel, man?
Taking a good look. He's got the team. 3 knockdown rule is in effect. Stewart goes down again. It's over. And Stewart has quit throwing punches.
Iron Mike advances like a bulldozer, giving his opponent no chance. He puts the exact left hook that sends Alex to the ring deck.
Well, Stewart said that Tyson was a mountain he had to climb. He just got knocked off that mountain. He just didn't have the style, Jim, unlike Douglas, to test the vulnerability of Tyson.
Yeah, he's not nearly the technician that Douglas was.
December 1995. Mike Tyson versus Buster Mathis Jr. The start of the match, and Buster begins to move forward, constantly pushing Tyson to the ropes or to the corner of the ring, but does not take any active action. After another clinch in the 3rd round, Mike puts a powerful right hook to the head. Buster Mathis swarm, almost literally. He clinches and again forces the referee to intervene. After it was decided to continue the fight, Buster Mathis pushes Tyson to the ropes and tries to work around the hole. Tyson reiterates his crown combination. He jumps to the side and shoots a powerful right uppercut in the head. Mathis backs off and gets another right after. This time he could not stand on his feet. Buster Mathis tried to rise, but could not do this until the count of 10. November 1985. Mike Tyson versus Eddie Richardson. The same calm, but at the same time, Tyson's merciless gaze looks at his opponent. Round 1. Mike attacks and immediately overtakes Eddie with a lightning right cross, which immediately knocks him down. The referee counts, but Richardson rises and is ready to continue the fight. This was the beginning of the end of the fight. Iron Mike immediately wants to finish off the enemy by breaking the left hook, from which Eddie is no longer destined to continue this fight.
Left hand almost drove Richardson right through the canvas. He not only knocked him down, but he absolutely carried him through the air. And it's over. I see why.
May 1987. Mike Tyson versus Pinklon Thomas. 2 WBC and WBA titles were at stake right away. Approximately half through the 6th round, a real beating begins in the ring. Thomas misses a left hook into the head of monstrous power. Then Mike Tyson inflicts 17 more powerful unrequited blows to the head from both hands. Pinklon Thomas fell onto the ring floor. The referee gave the score, but Thomas was no longer able to rise to the score of 10. Angelo Dundee ran into the ring to pick up his mentee.
Championship fight. I think he counted him out. I'm not sure if that's going to be scored as a TKO or a knockout. I think he may have counted him out.
July 1989. Mike Tyson versus Carl Williams.
The people in Williams' corner are sincerely worried.
The start of the fight is very vigorous. Both athletes throw not bad hits, but as soon as Tyson begins to attack, Williams tries to clinch, but the referee quickly bred the fighters. Another attack from Mike, and he throws a quick and very strong left hook that knocks the opponent under the rope. Williams was able to rise, but the confusion in his eyes makes the referee stop the fight, although the boxer strongly disagrees. Another knockout victory from Iron Mike. February 1989. Mike Tyson versus Frank Bruno.
It's the zebra, and I'd have to agree. Let's see how quick he starts. Bruno tries to keep him off. Bruno showing that he's not afraid, hanging on. Bruno's already tagged with the right hand. And there goes Bruno for the first fight. Bruno has all the pride of England standing for him. He gets tagged again by a right hand. He's trying to hang on to Mike and hit. Mike is just looking for an opportunity to cut loose. And Richard Steele warns Frank. Bruno is caught that time, and Tyson knows it. Tyson trying to attack now to finish him off. Bruno has the wherewithal to hang on.
Round 5. Mike does not start attacking the opponent in a slower way. He sees that Bruno is pretty exhausted, and this is his chance to finish the match ahead of schedule. The last minute of the round, and Mike begins to simply destroy the opponent, and after 2 uppercuts at the ropes, the referee decides to intervene and stop the match. So Mike Tyson takes over in this fight.
And has stopped the fight. It's all over. Michael Tyson wins on a 5th round TKO.
January 1988. Mike Tyson versus Larry Holmes. To fight Larry, Mike put all of his belts at stake. Round 4. Larry is very confident in himself. This can be seen in how he leads the fight. But as we all know, Tyson can at any moment knock the confidence out of any opponent. The strong left hook from Tyson makes Holmes think. But Larry did not have to think for a long time, because Tyson makes the outcome of this fight. Mike throws the treacherous left jab, and then knocks down the opponent with the right cross. Holmes gets up and is ready to continue the fight, but this is not for long. January 1999. Mike Tyson versus Franz Botha. In the second half of the 5th round, both athletes are not at a bad exchange of blows and try not to give way to each other. Franz feels very confident, but Tyson knocks out all of his confidence with his right hook to the head and brings him down on the base. Botha tries to rise, but these attempts lead to nothing. The referee stops the fight, and Tyson wins again by knockout.
One right hand equals, neutralizes everything that was happening to him. That's what happens when you got a great puncher. That's all it takes. Was he lucky? Well, I picked him in 5, and in 5 he won.
July 1986. Mike Tyson versus Lorenzo Boyd.
A lot more movement than usual. In watching tapes of Mike Tyson.
From the first round, it was noticeable that Lorenzo was afraid of Tyson. And in the second round, Tyson throws his crowned right body head. Lorenzo falls on the floor of the ring. It's a knockout.
Down goes Lorenzo Boyd. The count is 5. The count is 6. The count is 8. He will not get up. It's over.
Sam, show me what heavyweight throws punches back there.
November 1986. Mike Tyson versus Trevor Berbick. The long-awaited fight for the world title. It would not be just a fight. It was the total destruction of Berbick. At the end of the first round, Mike struck a great combination with both hands. Berbick loses his balance and miraculously remains on his feet. And only the gong saves him from knockout in the first round.
Championship of the world. Trevor Berbick and Mike Tyson. Tyson goes to work right away, and he gets Trevor in trouble, and he's down. He'll have to take the standing 8 count.
The beginning of the second round, and Iron Mike wants to finish what he started. Berbick's attempt to rise did not lead to anything. The fight is over. This is a knockout.
And he's counted out. It'll be scored as a knockout. Mills Lane counted him out to 10. It's all over. We've got a brand new heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Well, Trevor Berbick was brave and he only going...
June 1988. Mike Tyson versus Michael Spinks. Fight for the absolute world champion.
Watch Tyson jump right into his chest.
The start of the fight, Mike, in his manner, begins to attack the opponent. He, as always, tries to end the fight ahead of schedule by delivering heavy blows to the opponent. Spinks receives a heavy blow to the body, which knocks him down, but is not ready to give up so easily, and he is ready to continue the fight. A few seconds, and this is a knockout. Mike Tyson became an absolute world heavyweight champion.
Now we know why Butch Lewis wasn't anxious for Michael Spinks to fight Mike Tyson.
October 1985. Mike Tyson versus Robert Collet. From the very beginning of the fight, Collet tries to keep Tyson at a distance with a long jab, but taking advantage of the overwhelming advantage in speed, Mike leaves his opponent no chance. In the first minute of the first round, Mike throws a left hook and knocks down an opponent. It's a knockout. September 1985. Mike Tyson versus Michael Johnson. Iron Mike starts the fight very aggressively. From the first seconds, he throws the opponent a heavy blow and strong left hook in the liver, poisoning the opponent to knockdown. Johnson is not enough. He's ready to continue the fight, but this fight is not destined to last long. Tyson inflicts a powerful cross, after which Michael will definitely not get up. July 1986. Mike Tyson versus Marvis Frazier. In the first round, Mike presses his opponent to the ropes and carries out 3 unrequited blows. Moving away from the ropes, Marvis makes a fatal mistake and goes into a corner. And here, Mike Tyson holds one of his most spectacular combinations. Frazier just hangs near the ropes. This is the end. A knockout victory.
It did not last 20 seconds. Tyson goes over to take a look at Marvis Frazier, obviously quite concerned, and knocked out Jesse Ferguson the first time you saw him here on ABC Sports.
Give me first your reaction to the fight.
The fight, I was confident. I trained real hard with my trainer, Kevin Rooney, who I owe a great deal to. And I came out and I was confident. I knew the fight. I felt it deep in my heart. I was going to stop him in the first round.
Did you know from watching tapes of him that you could hit him with the uppercut?
No, that's my favorite punch. And I watched the timing. I knew from my trainer telling me as he throws his punches, he bends down. And I knew that would be perfect for my uppercut. I planned on working the body more, but I saw the opportunity and it looked too good to go away.
In your mind, if your managers Jim Jacobs and Bill Caton and your trainer Kevin Rooney came to you and said, Mike, we think you're ready for a title shot tomorrow,
Would you agree with them at this point?
Most definitely. Anytime if my manager and my trainers feel that I'm confident and they're willing to put me in a title and they're sure I could beat the champion, I'm sure I could beat them also.
Of the 3 champions, who would you like to fight and why?
Fight anybody my trainer put me in with because I'm confident I could beat any fighter in the world.
Thanks for watching the video to the end. Please press thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment on about whom you'd like to see another selection. And also subscribe to the channel to see all new videos about the legends of the past.